Hey there, I'm Lee Ullman here with some big news from the National Young Farmers Coalition. We're partnering with Heritage Radio Network on a special season of The Farm Report. It's all about what's happening with the Farm Bill and how it impacts farmers and eaters.
I am growing diversified vegetables on land that's been in our family for 150 years.
And so with the pandemic, gentrification, property values going up, we had to sell the land and we lost it.
Join us as we uncover the untold stories behind this massive piece of legislation that shapes how we grow our food, what we eat, and so much more.
The problems we have had, those are things that come from earlier Farm Bill and USDA policy, right? Like Earl Butts, get big or get out.
You know, it's my responsibility to know not only what I'm eating, but then like how that all came to be. And realize like, wow, like this piece of legislation, all this money, like it's technically something that I support as a taxpayer.
While Congress debates the next Farm Bill, this is not just an invitation to listen. It's a call to action. Be part of the conversation. Subscribe to the Farm Report on Heritage Radio Network, wherever you listen to podcasts.
Broadcasting live from Roberta's in Bushwick, Brooklyn, you're listening to heritageradionetwork.com.
So what am I supposed to say? Today's episode of the Mike and Judy Show is brought to you by Roberta's. Can you play some like theme music for me? I can see what I got. Yeah, I'm just joking. You don't really need to do that. Good. Really? I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it. If you're going to do it, you're not going to do it. Are you recording this? Yes. You should be. Because this is really epic stuff. Today's Mike and Judy Show is brought to you by Roberta's. You like that one? Because Roberta's is pretty awesome, right? And there's Mike and there's Judy. Right? It's pretty good. What is Roberta's? We make food.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. America, from border to border, coast to coast, and all the ships at sea. Streaming live from the County of Kings, Brooklyn, New York City, on the Heritage Radio Network. Are you ready for the fastest half hour on the internet today? It's the Mike and Judy Show, spanning the globe for high-minded hijinks and lowbrow kicks to bring you the best in sex, drugs, rock and roll, and nuclear fission. They're too bad for radio and too good-looking for television. And now, here they are, the Nichols and May of the Now generation, your hosts, Mike Edison and Judy McGuire.
Yay! That was wild. I love that sound effect.
And very well they should, for today we have international recording stars Cudzoo, although sans their band, the Faggettes. This is good. Once again, I am surrounded by incredibly beautiful and foul-mouthed women. I am the luckiest man in the world.
We only have dirty girls on.
Oh, man, this is absolutely the best.
We never have any nice virgins for you, Mike.
This is the best. I just don't want to pay for you guys' contraception, you know?
Oh, Jesus.
Everyone knows, like, the more sex you have, the more contraception you need.
Well, in my case, it happens to be true. We'll get there. First, let's introduce our guests of Cudzoo, the fabulous singing band on Drugfront Records. We have with us today Erin Ebom McCarson.
Woo! This microphone looks like a dick.
And she's sharing her microphone.
Not like any dick I ever saw. Then again, I need to get out more. We have Jessica J. Train Bartley.
Hi.
And Mamrie Mametown Hart.
Hello.
All right. And of course, Judy McGuire and I'm Mike Edison here, broadcasting live on the Heritage Radio Network from Roberta's. And thanks to Brandon for that amazing Quaalude-laden sponsor drop.
I always have fun trying to guess the drugs they're on.
Well, maybe that's where we should start. Take a quick straw poll of our guests today.
Right. That other voice is me, and I was not on drugs. So.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. You're high on life.
Yeah, for the one moment our engineer wasn't stoned.
So how many of you guys have smoked angel dust?
Oh.
I think I did by mistake once.
That's how it happens. Yeah, that's how it happens.
It's hard to say, right? I mean, shit got weird, but I didn't pinpoint it as angel dust.
I think we can count this as 2.5.
I'm going 3 for 3 here.
Really?
This is good. The demographic rocks.
All right. We have like 3 guests in the 32 shows we've done who haven't done angel dust.
We've had more people who've popped their PCP cherry on the show than we have had straight men.
Yeah, it's true. We do mostly have women on.
It's awesome.
We had Gary Lucas on last week. We have a Rolling Stone on next week.
Oh my God!
That is insane.
Yeah, next week's our guest is Bobby Keys. He plays saxophone with his band from England. They're called the Rolling Stones.
Don't you wish he played keys?
They're from England. They were big in the 70s. But nonetheless, here we are with Cudzoo, and we're celebrating your new record, Daddy Issues, which is completely fucking awesome.
Thank
and
you.
your live show is off the fucking hook.
Yeah, we're crazy ass women.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are, and filthy too.
And they're naked right now.
It's awesome.
They're totally naked.
So if you hear that squishy sound,
We're
trading seats.
We couldn't even get them to put down towels on their seats.
No.
I just don't want to pay for their contraception.
Come on.
So what do you guys think of Rush Limbaugh's going against that poor little girl, saying like she was a big whore and
slut and wanted to see the sex tapes and all that craziness?
Well,
According to him, I guess I'm a slut.
Yeah.
So there's
I'm
that.
gonna
We
say
all
me
are.
too.
I think any woman who fucks
Whores.
Rush Limbaugh is a off the slut chart.
Exactly.
In a bad way and
That's
not in a good
gross.
way.
I just like to
It's
say about
gross.
sluts, love them.
Love them.
Yeah,
You're
but
surrounded by them.
This is the best job ever.
I think you should lose your slut card though if you fuck that guy.
Well, yeah.
You should have your
should be
vagina
revoked.
sealed shut if you fuck Rush
Yeah.
Well, he
Limbaugh.
called her a prostitute, and clearly he knows a thing or two about the ladies of the night.
Probably fucking for painkillers.
I think he knows.
He can help you with that.
I think he knows a little bit about the recreational possibilities of prescription drugs.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
What kind of drugs do you guys take?
Well, we do have a song on the new album called Roofies.
I also have asthma, so
What do you call it when you do a roofie and your inhaler at the same time?
I guess breathing easy.
Just sitting here with these ladies, I want to roofie myself.
Yeah.
I could take
You did
that as
disappear for a few minutes. Be careful about that drink.
Exactly.
This is good stuff. So how did Cudzoo come about? I mean, just so people get an idea of what your show is about, you've got this crazy doo-wop, X-rated cabaret. It's like kind of garage rock, punk rock, a bit of surf.
Yeah, it's hard to pinpoint.
A little bit of Grease is the word maybe in there.
And
Little
iTunes,
Revillos.
when I put our album in iTunes, it's spoken word is the genre that comes out. So there's another one that we are.
My black vagina.
I gotta say, this record, you've rhymed tits with clits more times than any other record in my collection, which is saying actually quite a bit.
Says a lot.
It's the new Britney Spears crazy baby rhyme.
Sure.
And it's all true, right?
Every
Yes,
bit, every word.
bit.
Tell us the true story.
Oh, I mean, all you have to do is listen to both of our albums.
Pretty much the history of us.
Everything is a true story. We thank everyone by name in the special thanks.
Yep.
All the ex-boyfriends, whoever the song is inspired by.
Yeah.
Ex-boyfriends.
Do you ever get
So don't fuck with us.
I've written about ex-boyfriends, and it hasn't always been the most popular thing with them. Have you had any fallout?
I don't think any of them are brave enough to say anything because we'll just write another song.
Right.
There's a song on the first album called Joey Murphy, which I don't want to call anyone out, so we'll call him Moe Jervy because we don't want to give anyone away. But he definitely felt a little weird about it at the beginning. But then I sent him a CD and he was fine. Because he was like, wait, you think I'm dreamy? Yes. That's what you got from that, yes.
I wish my name was on that list because if I were one of you guys exes, I'd be like, yo, I tapped that, yo.
Yeah, but
You would say it like that. Yeah.
I would say it just like that.
And I'd be like, and that's why we're exes.
That's exactly.
Because he talks like that.
Yeah, but he does it on his radio show.
Oh,
how you like me now, yo?
slam dunk.
our radio show that we're not in the brochure for. We're Heritage Radio Network's dirty little secret.
Yeah, what's up with that, Jack the engineer? We're like the red-haired bastard, dirty little secret of this operation here.
You could talk to Patrick Martins about that. Because when it was actually in the first draft, you guys were there prominently, and it was like, if you're interested in pornography, drugs.
We're more than just sex and drugs.
God,
Today, guys.
pigeonholed again. Pigeonholed again.
But we've got the rock with the sex and the drugs.
We got it going
I think
on.
that means you're a winner.
And there's pizza.
I vouch for you guys.
Thank you, Jack.
Winning. I was just reading in the New York Post today, Charlie Sheen's on the comeback trail.
He needs to go. He needs to join Chris Brown in hell.
Yeah.
Get him off that trail. Lead little pills off the trail to a cliff.
You guys got any celebrity songs? Which celebrities do you want to fuck? Which celebrities have you fucked?
Jeff Goldblum and Brooke Shields both have shout-outs on this album.
That's right. Have you fucked either of them?
No, but Jeff Goldblum has. Oh, wait!
I mean,
I don't want to call anyone out, so we'll call him Jeff Goldblum. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
Listen to the
someone
album.
here had sex with Jeff Goldblum. He is a big whore. I've heard this.
Yeah, he's also hit on me and told our guitarist if I had calves like that, I'd never wear pants.
Yes. Our guitarist is a dude.
At 3 different instances.
Wow.
Wait a second, he was hitting on your guitar player?
I think he just hits on anything.
Anything.
With legs.
He hit on me in front of my mother.
Yeah, he's tall.
And Jewish.
There's that.
And Jewish.
And successful.
Yeah.
And a whore.
He's a big leg humper. I know someone who...
He's a big what?
He's a leg humper.
He's got to crouch down.
What do you mean a leg humper? What do you mean a leg humper?
He's always on the prowl. He's like my type. Tall, skinny, big nose, weird looking. But he's just too much of a humper.
Yeah.
It's just like me, except for the tall, skinny,
No, you're not a leg humper.
good-looking part.
But the humping?
But I don't. But leg humping. It sounds like one of those creeps on the subway. One of those like frottage dudes. You know.
I definitely took a nap on the subway one day and woke up with someone's dick on my shoulder, and I was like,
Awesome.
for real?
Why does this
For real?
never
Get
happen
that
to
off
me?
me. We have a song called Nipple on a Train, but we don't have dick on a shoulder on a train.
I mean, then maybe that's gonna be.
Maybe that'll be the next
album.
one.
Yeah.
Third album.
Yeah.
You should do the EP.
Yeah.
Like Subway stuff.
Yeah.
Like Subway nail clippers, penis on the
Oh, gross.
shoulder.
Subway nail clippers. Ultimate pet peeve.
Grossest thing
no.
ever.
Ever. I just feel like
I-
that's what's going to blind one of my eyes at some point.
I would rather eat the toenails off the floor that came off the homeless man than be in the subway car with the mariachi band.
Oh,
I
no,
fucking hate it.
Okay, the grossest thing I ever saw was this teenage kid discovering the joys of Stridex on the train. Him and his guy friend, they were like 14 or something. They were running Stridex all over their faces, going like, "Oh man!" dropping them on the floor. When
I'm with E-Bomb though. The mariachi band is a real sore point. Fuck that, you know. And imagine the dry cleaning bills.
Oh, the worst.
What about the people that get their little kids to do their little musical
bidding?
songs?
Yeah.
Actually, people always talk about the toenail clipping people or the nail. I've never actually seen that on the
I
side.
saw a guy shaving with an electric shaver, like a cordless,
I woke
on the
up-
L train platform.
I woke up.
Was it Mayor Bloomberg?
No, it was, no.
There was a guy that was passed out on the train next to me, and he was this homeless guy taking up a 2-seater. And his Velcro shoe just falls off, and literally, I'm talking thousands of toenails just come pouring out all over the floor. And everyone on the train was just like, "This isn't real. Fuck, that's gross."
That sounds like an R.L. Stein story.
It
saved
happened.
them.
I was just like, he had been collecting that for
In my
a
world,
minute.
they're currency.
Jack, you don't have a nice puking sound effect here? First we get thrown out of the press kit, and now we're losing our sound effects? Thank you.
We shouldn't have to ask, but now I guess we have to ask for everything, Mike.
This is a rough business, this internet radio shit.
Do you have a kitten sound? Kitten.
Oh,
kitten sounds. How's Mitzi? Speaking of kittens, I'm so glad you brought it up because we're the crazy cat people. Judy has a new
I have
kitten.
a new kitten named Mitzi. She's very cute.
How's Mitzi? What cute things has Mitzi done this week?
Oh gosh, too many to mention. The sleeping on her back across my neck is very cute.
Oh, kitten scarf.
There you go. Yeah.
Kitten mittens.
Making like a little bouffant in my hair as I sleep. Oh, so full of cuteness.
It's our one weakness. It's our kryptonite.
Oh, Cudzoo are kitty girls. You guys are crazy cat ladies?
Those two are.
Yeah.
I'm allergic.
See, we don't fully believe in cat allergies here.
Yeah, it's like the gluten intolerant.
Yeah.
I used to be allergic and I built tolerance.
Yeah.
Just gotta get a
You
cat.
just stick it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, they kind of scare. I think, I don't
See,
know.
that's it.
Cats
You don't
scare
really
me.
like them.
Yeah.
Well,
scared
no.
of them.
Also, they make my eyes close up. But in addition to that, I just don't think they can be trusted.
That's why God invented Benadryl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And locks on doors because they scare the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So how did you guys meet and become the fabulous band that you are?
Well, Aaron and I, actually, E-Bomb and I, know each other from 3rd grade. We're from the same town.
Tiny ass town in North Carolina.
Stoplight, Boonville, North Carolina. So we knew
Went
each other.
to elementary school, high school, no middle school where we're from. Too small.
Too small.
And college together, and then moved to New York together.
Isn't that crazy?
So what up with the interloper?
J Train
That's what
and
weasel
I
weaseled my way.
we used to babysit at the same really expensive private school in the city,
We were nannies.
and we commiserated that everyone there was a piece of shit. And so we were like, hey, you want to hang out? We're not pieces of shit.
Yeah. So we
It's
drank
good.
3 pitchers of Long Island's one night.
Yeah,
We're like,
Long
fuck
Island.
it, we're
pitchers.
best friends.
Fuck it.
This
Do you want to
is
hang out all the
great.
time? Let's cuddle.
Picture of Long Island.
You can order pictures
3
of Long Island.
pictures.
3 of them between the 2 of us.
I've never had a Long Island iced
Oh,
tea.
we
in my
must.
life.
We must change that today,
yeah.
Judy.
Long Island iced tea is just like this miracle of chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where, like, it's all the white liquor on the bar, and then a shot of Coca-Cola, and yet it tastes good. It should taste like poison. It should taste like the
It's
kind of thing you clean
poison.
your carburetor with.
Yeah.
But it gets you where you want to be.
Yeah, LIT will take you from, I'm not ready to dance to, fuck me anyone.
Yeah.
It's my go-to.
Yeah, and
it's
like
my
a
go-to
sip.
wedding drink. Actually.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Right?
because then you won't remember anything.
Really, before there were roofies, there were the Long Island iced tea.
Exactly. Oh, God.
Man, tell you what, let's listen to a Cudzoo song. Let's find out what all this craziness is about. From your new record, Daddy Issues. I think we got the title song queued up. Anybody want to introduce it and tell us what your daddy issues are?
Well, which one are we doing first?
Daddy
We're doing
issues.
Daddy issues.
Okay,
Yeah.
New York Girls. Let's do
New York Girls?
first.
Okay. Well, this song's called New York Girls, and we're New York Girls, and we're awesome, so we wrote a song about it.
Yeah,
New York girls don't take no shit. We leave the house in our heels and our tits. Commute an hour just to lick our clits. We're oh so pretty, we're girls in New York City. I'm a busy girl, but I can fit you in. Between my meetings and a date with the gym. Let's say noon at Union Square. We can fuck at Starbucks, they don't care. Split a cab to the LES. I got no panties on under this dress. Nice to meet you, you're my new possession. We're gonna be on taxi cab confessions. New York girls don't take no shit. We leave the house in our heels and our tits. Commute an hour just to look out of clips. We're all so pretty. We're girls of New York City. I split a 40 with a homeless man. He fingered me and then we talked about them. I've eaten pizza straight out of the trash. I wasn't drunk, just didn't have any cash. Changed my tampon sitting at the bar. Took a ship between two cars. You started gagging, but you didn't stop looking. I represent Queens, but I'll fuck you in Brooklyn. New York girls don't take no shit. We leave the house in our heels and our tits. Commute an hour just to look out our clips. We're all so pretty. We're girls of New York City. From Brooklyn, Manhattan, the Bronx, and Queens, New York City. You look pretty, show us titty, and scream. New York girls don't take no shit. We leave the house in our heels and our tits. Commute an hour just to look out our clips. We're all so pretty. New York girls don't take no shit. We leave the house in our heels and our tits. Commute an hour just to look out our clips. We're all so pretty. We're girls in New York City.
That was great.
Well, all right. You know what I love? We're back. We're back here with Mike and Judy and Cudzoo. You're broadcasting live at the Heritage Radio Network behind Roberta's and digging some pizza. I love that we're coming back to Queens rock and roll. Enough of this Brooklyn bullshit already.
Yeah, I'm fucking
Right?
over it.
Queens gave us Kiss. Queens gave us the New York Dolls. Queens gave us the Shangri-Las, right?
And now it's giving you Cudzoo and the Faggettes.
The Ramones, the Cudzoo, and the Faggots. All right, the Faggots. You know, now those, though, I presume the men that play in your band.
And lady.
Well, we have
And
a lady.
lady,
We
our
have a
drummers
lady.
and
There was a
lady.
girl.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so multi.
So they're outnumbered.
Yeah.
Outnumbered.
No, they said don't name us something stupid. We were like, no problem.
No problem. Wear this pink suit. You're a faggette.
We got 200 shirts printed and deal with it.
I was counting all the things that I did as a New York girl. I've never crapped between two cars.
Really?
No, I haven't. I've
really
peed on the
missing out.
street.
Yeah.
You don't drink a lot of coffee.
No, I don't. I'm a new coffee drinker.
There we
Or
go.
smoke cigarettes.
You've never been finger banged by a Vietnam vet while spinning a 40?
That,
Oh,
that I
come
cannot
on,
commit to.
Judy.
That I might have done.
Judy.
No, but and
Were you
I,
homeschooled?
Yeah, where were you in 6th grade?
I think it's the vet thing that threw me off. Like it might, Vietnam vets are.
Well, speaking of Queens rock and roll, can we tell the story again how you lost your nose ring in one of Queens' most popular punk rockers?
I'm sure
Hairlines?
nobody's
Dreadlocks?
interested.
Tell
in
us
that.
all of it. We are all
I'm
interested.
interested.
These guys you're too young to have heard of Reagan Youth. They were a hardcore band around when Reagan was president. And their singer is a good friend of Mike's. It's kind of how we met. And he had like those white boy dreadlocks.
Oh, no, Judy.
And
Nose ring is still in there, isn't it?
This is like Yeah. When I was practically a fetus. And yet had a pierced nose. And yes, I had to dig it out of his dreadlock. We were at a squat, too. On like Avenue
man, I heard
C.
about a squat.
Yeah.
I
was disgusted.
I just got an email from some CUNY student who's doing research on David and Sergeant Reagan Youth, and he called me up. He wants to interview me this weekend. I'll be sure to tell him the story.
Oh, yes. Give him that little anecdote.
Yeah, I think that's very important because aside from all the other activism and anarchist activities, I think this is what we'd want to hear.
Yeah. That is the news. Well, when you said fetus, it reminded me the first song we ever wrote before we had the Faggettes. We wrote an a cappella song.
Well, the backstory of that being
can you sing it? An a cappella song. Please give us a little bit of it.
I shouldn't have said
you walked right into it.
Well, okay. First of all, the backstory being that when we became a band, we were really just girls that like to hang out and get wasted. And we were like, how can we do this all the time? We're a band. And then someone hired us to play a show, and we were like, fuck, we need a song. So we wrote this a cappella song, and then we were an official band.
Can we hear just a few words of that?
Okay, we'll just do...
I mean, we can try it. I can't guarantee it's going to be good.
We'll do our verses, but we won't do the end.
Does it have to do with abortions or something?
It's called 14 Karat Fetus.
Yes. All right.
Okay, we'll just try. We'll try and see what happens. If it's bad, it's not us.
Yeah.
Okay.
They un-auto-tuned us.
Yeah, right. Okay. Bum, 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 I love another ABORTION. Vacuum out my pussy today. Sit back and relax now. You might think I'm crazy, but I was gonna have a filthy Mexican's baby.
That's disgusting.
No me gusta. I'm white upper class and daddy'd kick my ass. So Louis gave me 50 pesos and money for gas.
It took a half an hour and a little cash. The nurse was just about to throw it in the trash. I told her,
wait a sec, I got a better plan.
and I headed to my jeweler with my
Fetus in hand.
I had a little bugger dipped in gold.
A 14-karat fetus.
It's a sight to behold. Put it on my bracelet as my brand new charm. Proud to sporting my abortion at the end of my arm.
Some fucking Baptist might think it's a sin that I like to shake my wrist and say, what could have been? We're all drunk, but now it's time to go. No, thanks for coming to our motherfucking
Mike and Judy.
Mike and Judy show.
It changes every time.
Yeah, we prep the end.
That was great. That was real. I mean,
if that doesn't get us on NPR, nothing will.
They're gonna like have to reprint the brochure now.
I was gonna say, you back in, sponsored by.
Oh, you don't like porn? How about abortion songs, Patrick?
14 karat. That's putting the bling where it belongs. Yeah.
So that was our first song as a band.
There you go, Rush Limbaugh. You don't give us money for contraceptives? Well, we're dipping them bitches. Gold.
I'm gonna wear it. Ass.
Oh man! So you, Aaron, you have another career, I understand, as a radio actress, sort of, working for the Jerry Springer crowd. Just give us a little dose because I was enjoying it so much.
So awful. Okay, I have this awful job, but it pays well to do it from my bed in my pajamas. Where at 6 a.m, they call me and they're like, "All right, today your name is Josephine, and you're calling your boyfriend to try and catch him cheating." And I'm like, "All right." So they call me and they're like, "We have a caller, Josephine." I'm like, "Hey, I think my boyfriend's cheating on me. Let's catch him." It's so stupid. And then they get another actor on the phone and he's like, "I ain't cheating on her." And then we yell at each other for a while, and then I hang up and feel really awkward for the rest of the day, and then they mail me a check at the end of the month, and it's
This is the
awful.
best job ever.
It gives me the worst anxiety.
Honey, if you ever need to give it up, I would happily do that.
It's
Judy's
love
on
it. Awful. I'm trying to think of the weirdest ones. I do a lot of the War of Roses things where it's like, we're going to give away this dozen roses. Let's call someone and see who they send it to. And they're supposed to send it to me, but they send it to someone else, so I yell at them.
Yeah.
I heard this
All
on the radio.
those
Wait a second.
situations.
This is kayfabe because I bought right into this shit.
Listen,
I was in the laundry room in my
radio
building,
station.
which is probably the only time I listen to classic rock radio kind of things. Okay, we're going to send us roses. And he sends it not to his fiance, but to his ex-girlfriend. And they sandbag the dumbass
I was probably one of those women.
Because, oh man, I feel like I just fell off the turnip truck. What a rube.
It's like when I found out Cash Cab was cast.
Right?
I know. I know. And
No. My friend was on Cash Cab.
I have a bunch of friends who are in Cash Cab. They're cast.
Me too.
They're cast.
And it would break my Mema's heart.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, Cash Cab is the new Wheel of Fortune for the elderly.
Yeah.
Bummed out now.
So disappointing.
I don't even know what Cash Cab is. I just finally got around to watching Downton Abbey. What's Cash Cab? Is it something
Cash
else?
Cab is only the best game show, except it's not anymore.
Yeah, except it sucks.
No, it sucks. Well, in that previous song, we do talk about turning the back of the cab to Taxi Cab Confessions, which is the best cab show.
I used to have a job running Taxi Cab Confessions when I worked for Screw. This was some of my best stuff was about the taxi, like the Sinatra-loving cabbie who pretended to like heavy metal so he could pick up like big hair sluts outside the cat club. That was a running gig I had.
I used to watch Taxi Cab Confessions and Real Sex when I was like
Oh,
too
yeah.
young, too.
yeah.
And I'm like,
Me
what is
too.
this weird feeling between my legs?
Yeah, I would set traps. My house had like a long hallway. My mom would be in the front of the house, and my room would be in the back. And I'd set traps along the hallway with like light zone and things to pick up, so I could hear my mom coming, so I could change the channel really quick.
Hey, what is that? What is that moaning sound coming from the control room? Jack, what's going on back there?
He's watching Taxi Cab Confessions on demand.
And Red Shoe Diaries. Fuck. That shit was sexy.
That was nasty.
Matt LeBlanc was on an episode of that.
Was he really?
And his career's really good now. So
I know.
He was on episodes. I kind of like Matt LeBlanc now that I saw him in episodes.
I haven't seen it.
haven't seen
but
it.
I will dig up some Red Shoe.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Matt LeBlanc?
Joey from Friends.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
remember that. So
Very
he's on,
nice.
and he's doing softcore porn?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Lady porn.
I mean, he had a hot body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still has the kind of he's a little punchier now and
Yeah, I
gray
mean-
haired, but he's
It's still doable.
Had a dark night after a few drinks.
Whatever happened to Chachi?
Chachi's still kind of hot. Scott Baio.
Scott Baio, right?
He's all right. He's no.
You guys got any
John
songs about
Stamos.
fucking him?
No, he's a dad.
So
Right?
does Dad?
Speaking
Drink
of
that.
which,
Drink that name down. Drink it.
Delicious.
this record is just a field day for you Freudians out there. Oh, boy,
What do your
boy,
daddies
boy.
think of this record?
I got a text message from my dad that just said, I have issues with daddy issues. And I just text back, I'm like, I figured as much. Well, let's see what Aaron's dad thinks about it, who is hot.
Really?
He looks like George Jetson. He used to be my third base coach. I never would get that far in softball, but damn.
Third base?
What is it like
Yeah.
having the hot dad? I would
I
not
mean,
know this.
I guess he's fine. You know, I don't. He's my dad. I don't.
He's
wanna
probably
fuck him.
our
What are you
age.
talking about?
Our issues aren't that deep.
No, he's a nice man, I suppose, and
Someone doesn't want to talk about her hot daddy.
Yeah, she hates it. Sorry, Aaron. Sorry. Like I said,
I've never
we've known
seen her
each other
blush.
since
I've
third
never seen her
grade.
blush until right
I'm
now. It's
blushing?
happening right now. Yeah.
because I have the heights from my dad. I said it.
Oh, Aaron, can we have a slumber party at your house?
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, that's why you were my
Slumber party
friend.
with Cudzoo? Yeah. You ready, Jack?
Pillow fight.
Slumber party at Cudzoo HQ. I can't wait.
So, do you guys have any shows coming up?
No.
When you ask
Okay.
that, no.
We just had our album release,
Yeah.
and then our
2
drummer's
weeks
in
ago.
India right now for
The brain
weeks.
surgeon.
Yeah, the brain surgeon. Our
Yeah.
drummer, who is a hot woman, who is a brain
That's
surgeon.
not a joke. She's Sarah,
Yeah.
Sarah
No, she
Diana's
does,
brain doctor.
Yeah, she's a brain
Yeah.
doctor. She's in India right now.
And she
for a
puts
few
up with you
weeks.
guys. Why? The brain doctor?
Well, I think we're an
She's worse
ultimate
than us. You don't
Yeah.
even know.
case to judge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's
For ultimate project. She's been undercover for 3 years trying to solve what the fuck is wrong with us.
still no closer, so she still plays
No,
with us.
she just keeps coming practice every week.
So we have a few shows that we're talking about. Maybe this summer we might open for Guar
Yes.
at the Zombie
Ooh.
Prom.
Oh, that's that's good.
that
because,
one's a-
your friend who spunks on dogs' asses and the universe is born.
Odorous wrote the introduction to my book, which sealed
Nice.
its fate at its first publisher.
Nice.
Saying it was too nasty to go to press.
Yep.
And now my
Yeah.
second publisher is like, we need to talk about this.
And you're like, what?
Yeah, we were asked to play the Zombie Prom this summer, which Guar's playing apparently.
I think that's
so
a
we're
match
waiting
made
for
in
that.
heaven.
Right?
And hell.
Yeah.
No, it's perfect. We love the guys at Guar.
Yeah.
And your show is fantastic. Anybody out there has a chance to see Cudzoo and the Faggettes, it's a great show. It's
We shoot off glitter cannons, with glitter balloons, with
Yeah,
bubble
you're-
makers.
You're
we
gonna wake
have
up
pussy
with
farts.
some shiny thing in your butt crack.
Yeah,
For sure.
It might be my
Absolutely.
fingernail.
which makes it
might be
different.
my-
Which makes it different than every other day. How?
Yeah, well, there's music playing in the background.
Yeah.
But
We
even
have
if
a band.
Even if the Faggettes don't get back in the picture, you guys have exhibited a talent for the acapella.
And let me tell you something. Judy is a great singer. Judy,
I'm a great
Can you-
singer, and so I am one to judge.
Can you guys sing something together?
No, I don't want to intimidate them. I already intimidated Boss Hog. Christina Martinez will never be the
Wow.
same.
Judy really spins the Whitney.
I do a mean Whitney Houston, but
give us one line. Rest in peace.
For our audience, Judy, they love it. All the letters, the cards, the flowers, the candy that this studio is filled with every week.
Because the greatest
Chills.
love of all
I'm crying.
is happening to me.
You do have a gift.
My nipples
That's
are hard.
amazing.
I just came.
That's amazing.
Oh my God, they're all wet, and we can tell because they're naked.
Totally naked.
Holy shit.
Totally naked.
It's like a slip and slide.
Wait, do you guys cycle together?
It's like my
Do
boots
you
are sticking to
cycle
the floor.
together?
Yep. And we bleed pink.
Yeah.
Oh, pink is
Hot
nice.
pink with glitter.
Exactly.
Confetti.
Yeah, we cycle up. That's always a fun rehearsal.
Yeah, that's going to be a good tour.
Do it the fuck again! I was flat!
Our band practice is definitely an experience. I think.
Oh, yeah.
And okay, so for all the kids out in Radioland, how are they going to find you? Cudzoo and the Faggettes, where are they going to check it out, find out? Your videos are amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
You have great videos on YouTube, so we just get on their Google machines and go Cudzoo, Cudzoo, and the Faggettes, because the stuff
2 G's,
looks
2 T's.
great. What else?
Same with CudzooandtheFaggots.com.
Yeah, we're on Facebook. We're on the Twitter, tweeting, and whatnot.
We just Tumblr.
Learned about
We tumble.
tweeting.
I'm going to call you guys. I write a sex and love advice column, and I'm going to email you guys questions because I feel like my advice is a little stale and old, much like myself. I think they could give a unique perspective.
Our positions, our favorite positions.
You may be the guidance counselor these girls have been obviously yearning for. They're just begging for
They will
supervision,
beat
Judy.
me.
Just look at these women.
We're the scared straight girls.
Yeah,
Listen, bitches. Let me tell you what'll happen if you start fucking at 14.
The cover of your book's just a naked picture of us.
Once again, it's been the fastest 30 minutes on the internet today. You know why I love the Mike and Judy show? Because every Mike and Judy show is the best Mike and Judy show.
It really is. We just keep getting better, and we keep having better guests.
We were so excited to be here. Thank you.
Thank you guys very much. So one more time for Judy McGuire, I'm Mike Edison, broadcasting, and Jack Inslee, the engineer to the stars. You okay back there, Jack?
I'm managing.
Okay, at Roberta's and the Heritage Radio Network, it's Cudzoo and the Faggettes. We're going out with Daddy Issues right from their new record. See you guys next week when we have Bobby Keys from the Rolling Stones.
Daddy issues, daddy issues. I am the apple of my daddy's eye. Daddy issues, daddy issues. Baby, I never knew my dad. Daddy issues, daddy issues. Now I only date boys that treat me bad. Daddy issues, daddy issues. Daddy issues, daddy issues. Daddy, 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 oh, daddy issues. Daddy issues, daddy issues. Daddy, 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 oh, daddy issues.
Thanks for listening to this program on the Heritage Radio Network. You can find all of our archived programs on heritageradionetwork.com, as well as a schedule of upcoming live shows. You can also podcast all of our programs on iTunes by searching Heritage Radio Network in the iTunes Store. You can find us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for up-to-date news and information. Thanks for listening.
Daddy issues.